Alright, this is Louise doing incline bench press, dumbbell. As you can see, he's keeping his elbows slightly bent in, not going too deep to stress his shoulder joint. Squeezing the chest all the way up, constant tension on the chest, nice form, up, down, nice cadence. Neck is staying off the bench, kind of like tucking his chin under. It's an easy way to harm your cervical spine in your neck, the discs in your neck, by pressing on your head. Dropping the weights down to his knees instead of slamming them down and breaking the weights. Here we're just doing a little bit heavier on a dumbbell. Older people like myself like to use elbow wraps to keep them warm. Still trying to keep the neck tucked, kind of looking at the chest, pressing up, down, slightly bending. Dumbbells are nice because it gives you a different feel and different motion. Here we're just moving on to cable crossover. If I do high cable crossover, I like to come down like a most muscular pose. So I'm getting a good stretch, squeezing it in. Notice also I'm trying to touch my pinky, so I'm squeezing the inner chest a little bit more. So this is almost like a most muscular. So I'm not bending over too far, so the angle of my arms to my body are maybe at 25-30 degrees. So this one is a nice pump. It's almost nice to do a press and then a stretch type of exercise before we do another press. Gives the elbows and the triceps some rest. Here Louise is more straight up going across, so more of an angle of the arms to the body, almost a 90 degree and maybe 80 degrees. By keeping the elbows up, trying to keep perfect symmetry, good stretch, squeezing in, feeling the contraction on the inner chest. We're trying to keep the arms out of it. Here we're moving on to incline hammer strength bench, where we're still keeping the chin tucked, the chest really pumped out hard, arching the back, keeping the elbows down, pressing up, squeezing the chest. It's really difficult sometimes to have the mind muscle control to really focus on the chest and squeeze it on the whole range. Here we finished off with cable crossover across the middle, but then bent over to finish off with pretty much a straight cable crossover, meaning arms are 90 degrees perpendicular to the body. It's a good stretch, almost like a pec deck, but with cables. Cables are nice because they have constant tension all the way. This was, I think, really the straight hammer strength bench press. So same deal, trying to focus on the chest, good depth, good range of motion, squeezing it up. We finished this one really with FST7, and then we finished off with some more pec deck where we had a lot more arch. Try to arch more and keep the chest out, get the chest pump, and really feel the pec squeeze in the middle and get the blood in there as much as possible. Just finished off a decent chest workout, probably an hour and 15 minutes, hour 20 minutes.